2013 has come and gone, and man, what a year the Nintendo 3DS had. It's not really that crazy for me to be one of the guys who currently thinks that this is the best console going right now. We had just constant great game after great game all year round on both the retail and eShop sides of things, and it looks like it's not going to be stopping anytime in the near future, which is pretty awesome. As far as 2013 goes, there were a few RPGs that I didn't get around to, but even then, it was tough to whittle this list just down to 5, because you could probably go up to 15 if you wanted. So, here you go, my top 5 3DS games of 2013. Let's go, 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 go! I was actually pleasantly surprised with how good Luigi's Mansion Darkmoon turned out. I loved the original on the GameCube, but when I heard Next Level Games, the company behind totally different styles of games, were making this sequel, I was a bit cautious. I knew it would at least be good, but man, the final product is just so much better than that. This time you explore multiple mansions with your ghost-sucking vacuum in tow, and probably the greatest thing about the entire adventure, Luigi finally has just a ton of personality, something you never really see in the Mario universe. The cutscenes are just genuinely really funny at times, and I was easily able to cement my love for the younger brother that could. Who really saw this much charm coming? The gameplay mechanics were solid, catching ghosts was always satisfying, and even though there were a few hiccups here and there, like a few of the bosses not being all that great, and the overall mission-based setup, it was still a great time regardless. Even the multiplayer, of all things, is really fun. Again, who saw that one coming? Just, please, I have one request. Delete my number from EGAD's phone. Holy crap, he is like the obsessed girlfriend you just broke up with. He will not stop! Oh boy, people are gonna kill me for this, aren't they? Yeah, The Legend of Zelda: A Link Between Worlds is only number 4, but let me explain a little bit first. You can put down the pitchforks. For anybody who likes the classic style Zelda games, this is an excellent return to form. Getting right into the action immediately after getting past the title screen was just great. Collecting all the little Mii creatures made exploring the overworlds just a ton of fun. And most importantly, the dungeons were all greatly designed, especially using the awesome new wall merge mechanic. And more especially, the Thieves' Hideout. That dungeon was awesome. That being said, I know I don't share the same opinion with this game that others do. I see this game more so as a master quest to A Link to the Past. And as someone who has played that game to death, I wanted something a little bit more. The game simply felt a little bit too samey for me to put it anywhere higher on the list. Okay, I'm gonna stop now because once you see what number 3 is, Zelda fans are probably going to explode. But Link Between Worlds is still a great game, and that's what's important, right? Right? Please don't hurt me. I am a huge fan of the 3DS eShop. I have over 20 games downloaded from it, with plenty more to pick up sometime down the line. But honestly, this year, we saw what was without a doubt the greatest game to hit the service, Steamworld Dig. Now, I had kind of a magical experience with this game. I bought it for the sole fact that people said it was good, and then went on to play the entire thing in a single sitting. That right there never happens anymore, and it was amazing. Basically, you take gaming's recent fascination with mining, combine it with a little bit of Metroidvania-esque exploration by just being shoved into mines and being left to uncover their secrets, a little bit of Mega Man X by having a ton of upgrades like higher jumps and additional weapons and tools, of which you can actually take the materials that you mine, sell them for money, and purchase further upgrades, and I guess a little bit of like Mr. Driller and Dig Dug, since the only thing you really do is dig downwards. All the while in the guise of robots in the Old West, with a great and fitting soundtrack to boot, and really it's just overall a fantastic gem of a game. If you are looking for an eShop game that is less than $10, then there is no question, buy this yesterday. You know, I had never played a Fire Emblem game before this, and holy crap was I ever missing out. Fire Emblem Awakening is just fantastic. After creating your own character with a few personalized stats, you get to embark on this huge epic adventure and take down just a ton of baddies. There's also a large group of lovable characters that you can take into battle with you, of which you can even play out your inner fanfiction writer and pair up characters to your liking, eventually leading to marriage, and even get to take their kids into battle since they travel back from the future. And then of course really, the gameplay is just a load of fun, and requires an incredible amount of strategy, if you want to keep as many party members alive as possible, without getting a half hour into a mission, losing one, and restarting. That's sort of something that I guess Fire Emblem is just known for. Well, really except for Frederick. That dude's a tank. The soundtrack is phenomenal, as is the voice acting. The cutscenes are gorgeous, and the entire game makes a great use of the 3D, and I really could just keep going and going. If you are still on the fence about this game, do yourself a favor and at least download the demo on the eShop. You owe it to yourself to do at least that much. Trust me. Okay, yeah, you guys probably saw this coming a mile away. One of my favorite series of all time is Ace Attorney, so it was no question at all that Dual Destinies would be my favorite game this year on the console. Seeing all of the insane core romantics return, the great new cast of characters and the murder cases that they're involved in, the fantastic soundtrack, and really just kinda Bobby Fulbright. I mean, this guy is just amazing and could absolutely, positively do no wrong. In justice, we do trust. I am still incredibly bitter that the game didn't release in retail, adding another notch onto why Capcom is not that great of a company as of late. But no matter how bad Capcom is, nothing was going to stop me from the return of the pointer finger of justice. Honestly, it's probably for the best that I don't talk about this game for too long, because I will go on for hours and hours about this game and the series entirely, so I will say this much. There is actually a DLC case for the game, which is awesome, and in it, you defend an orca whale of murder. That's right, an orca whale. I've said this before, and it still holds true. Ace Attorney don't give a Objection! Phew, so guys, that does it for my top 5 3DS games of 2013, and man, there were so many others that could have made it onto the list. And like I said before, 2014 already looks amazing with a great lineup of games. If no new monumentally amazing game gets shown off this year, I can already kinda tell you that this game right here is gonna be my game of the year. Mark my words on it. So here's to another great year for the top console on the market today. Oh, and for Super Metroid 2 also, please, again, I'm begging you, I really want that one. But anyways, guys, thank you all for watching, hopefully you enjoyed it. Be sure to check out my top 5 Wii U games of 2013 video, and as always, I'll catch y'all next time.
Wonderful!